What is going on, guys? This is your boy Blakey Kid, and we are back with another Faithful Gaming video. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know if any of you guys have heard. I know this is different from most games I would probably like show. This is another reaction trailer to a new game that's supposed to be coming out. Shout out to tMNT. If you guys are not familiar with tMNT, they are actually the people who are responsible for making the Streets Rage 4 video game for really it's out on all platforms, Steam, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. Don't know if it's out on Xbox. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, man, like if you're familiar with like the Streets Rage franchise, you'll know like they actually did a real good job with the Streets Rage 4 title. They really did a good job. And the soundtrack, they really did justice for the soundtrack as well, man. I ain't gonna lie, some of the songs I wasn't really feeling, but after listening to it after a while, man, they were kind of catchy, man. But this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Dog, I have been a diehard Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan since I was a kid. I remember going to Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese sucks. Chuck E. Cheese always sucked. However, they never let me down with this one game, and it was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game. And my mother would spend her whole life savings on her 3 children just so we could play this game. And it wasn't this game specifically, but it was an arcade. Shout out to everybody who grew up in the 90s. You guys know what I'm talking about. Come on, son. You know what I'm talking about. You know the Turtles game I'm talking about. The 4-player Turtles game. Come on. I mean, I know there was quite a few of them, but still. Man. And it really just seemed like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise just like disappeared, man. Like even the cartoons and stuff like that, like they came back with one cartoon on Nickelodeon, which was actually pretty sick. Like it was really good. And then after that stopped, I mean, it kind of seemed like as far as video games is concerned, it really seemed like the franchise just like disappeared. Like Thanos did like the snap on the whole Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles universe or something like that. And like you didn't hear anything about them. Now, of course, there's a new comic out. If I don't know if any of you guys are a comic fan or whatever, but there's a new comic out with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles called tMNT: The Last Ronin, and it is phenomenal. Now, without further ado, this is a trailer to a new Ninja Turtles game, and we're about to get into it. I am excited. Let's go. tMNT. Yeah. Okay, look like the classics. Wow, yeah. Freaking awesome, man. Okay. OG Splinter. It's a party, dude. Yeah. Bro, I am super psyched. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a freaking classic. Bro. Dude, y'all don't even understand. Like, I am literally trying to contain myself or this mic will break. I am literally trying to keep myself from losing my top or my webcam will literally be shattered. I am literally sitting here. Let me stop, because I'm just sounding like, bro, this is like the classic 90s Ninja Turtles, where the freaking foot soldiers were like androids, man. Like they were robots. Or maybe they made them robots for the game or something like that. Dude, this thing looks sick, bro. Okay, so let's first and foremost, freaking excited. If you didn't already know, it's the OG Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 90s. Even got, oh my gosh, April O'Neil in the news reporter jumpsuit. In the news reporter jumpsuit. Freaking awesome, man. Dude, like, it looks sick. The graphics. OG Splinter. Bro, like, everything just looks real good in this, man. Now, that's just the, I guess this will be like the opening cinematic. Now, let's look at this. Now, of course, you know, everything looks a little bit pixelated right now. I'm more than sure, like, they'll have all of this refined. Now, if you guys have played the Streets Rage 4 game that Dotemu has made, like, it didn't look anything like this. It didn't, like, you see how it looks like super pixelated right now? It didn't look anything like this. Everything was like real smooth. So I'm more than sure, even though it looks like this now, everything will be smoothed out later. If not, really don't care. Still looks fantastic. Everything is smoothed out in the gameplay. That's all that matters. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, this is like legit OG Ninja Turtles from the 90s video games, man. And it's 4-player simultaneous. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, this is just bringing back so much nostalgia, man. Like, this is freaking awesome, man. Like, there's not really much you can really just say about it. Alright, got Bebop. I want to see him kill an android. Ah, damn, I didn't see him kill a... So, I don't know, like, if they're going to make, like, the foot soldiers androids in this version, because normally, like, in the old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, they were androids, because, of course, you know, like, specific standards and practices didn't allow, you know, they frowned upon, you know, turtles with weapons going around slashing up human beings. And so they just made them robots. I mean, they were initially, they weren't robots, they were like people. This dude flicking somebody off? Oh, he's just holding Chinese stars. Okay, cool. But yeah, man, dude, this looks real nice. I mean, it's not really much you can see here. Like, of course, you know, yeah, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo. For the most part, in like any Turtles game, they pretty much all played the same. The only difference between the two would be like either like Leonardo was like a real balanced type. Raphael was like always like mostly the fastest. He was the fastest turtle, to where like you had like a standard walking speed or whatever, and Raphael was like always the fastest. He had the fastest movement. Michelangelo, believe it or not, was always the strongest. I know, like, in latter parts, they tried to make Raphael the strongest because he was the toughest and always liked to fight and stuff like that. They also portrayed him to be like the strongest and stuff like that, which I don't really have a problem with. It's whatever. But in classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video games, Michelangelo was always the strongest. Donatello, he had the most reach. He really wasn't that he wasn't fast. He wasn't that fast. He wasn't that strong or whatever. He was basically like a Leonardo, but he had more reach with his weapon. And so, but they pretty much all did the same. You had to spam combo move. You had to jump. They pretty much had the same attacks for the most part. They just had different super moves or whatever. But yeah, man. But for the most part, I mean, we really don't know what they're gonna do. They didn't really show too much anything. It looks like it's gonna play like what's that game called? Turtles in Time off of the Super Nintendo, which actually be legit. Turtles in Time was really good, man, and I like the mechanics in that game. I'm guessing it's gonna be like that because of this one move right here. Let me see. Yeah, you saw Michelangelo threw this foot soldier to the screen. That was a move that they did in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time off the Super Nintendo. That's when that move got first introduced. But yeah, man, shoot, man, like I'm just off of nostalgia alone, I'm excited about this. I've always wanted to play, like, it's a classic. Like, there's a couple of classic games that any hardcore gamer must always have. It is a classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. It is a classic Sonic the Hedgehog game. And it is a classic Super Mario Brothers game. Those are the three dons. If you ask me personally, those are three games that at the end of the day, regardless on whether or not they're real good or not, they're still classics, man. Like, they'll still take my money. The only Sonic game I have not bought and even bothered to really play like that was what was that last Sonic game? Not Sonic Lost World or whatever it was called, but it was something else. And you had like the little switch buddies mechanic. That Sonic game, it was kind of like whatever to me. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. We're not here to talk about Sonic. We're here to talk about this. Man, this thing looks legit, man. I'm really excited for this. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm really excited for this. But, I mean, I hope they release more content. I hope they talk more about this. I'm excited about this. Shout out to Dotamu. You did an awesome job with Streets Rage 4. Looking for more DLC content for that coming soon. Hopefully. If not, I understand. Still expecting you to do great things with this. I will be buying this game day one. I will be, because I guarantee you it's not going to be $50. But still, it's going to be a great game to play. But yeah, this is Blakey the Kid, aka the Gospel Gamer, reminding you guys to stay faithful.